I'm a victim and survivor of domestic abuse. I do a lot of advocacy work. I have my own foundation which supports local shelters, and I went through domestic abuse, and because I survived it and was left here and my daughter was spared, I feel like it's my obligation to go out and to tell my story and to share so that other people can learn about it, and that perhaps in my lifetime we can put an end to domestic abuse.
Taylor Armstrong, star of the reality TV show The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, spoke at the YWCA Oklahoma City's 10th annual Women Who Care Share luncheon. Armstrong, who grew up in Tulsa and studied at OU Health Sciences Center in Oklahoma City, shared her story of surviving domestic violence for an audience of about 1,000 people at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. Armstrong said she ignored the red flags, like previous abuse allegations, when she married her late husband. She said the first time he became physically abusive was while she was pregnant with their daughter, after she had quit her job at his urging.
I think a lot of people don't come forward because they either don't think they're going to be believed, or, as I always talk about, it crosses all socioeconomic lines, and I don't think people realize that. And so when they look at someone who lives in Beverly Hills and has a big life, they find it so hard to believe that they wouldn't leave, that because they have friends and financial resources and they have a support system, those aren't the people that you envision. And I think that's really hard for people to accept. So there's definitely a lot of stigma that goes along with it, but I hope that more people will come forward and get the help that they need.
Armstrong told the crowd when victims decide to leave an abusive relationship, that's the most dangerous time because it threatens the abuser's sense of control. She said that's why services like the YWCA's emergency shelter are so vital.
I think it's important that women and men who are in abusive relationships are aware that there are services available to help them. I think one of the biggest fears is, how will I fight for custody? How will I afford the legal services that I need? How will I get the support that I need if I do leave? And those services are available through the YWCA. It's the only shelter in Oklahoma County, and our county needs to get together and really support them so they can expand those services.